Oh my god. See, I can't even hear it. I can't hear the noise when this is going. Oh, hello.
We are live. Like, dude.
Hi. I am Richard. This is the most beautiful woman
y'all.
ever joined. So, and we are about to talk about some
Now
stuff
my
today.
there you go.
So there.
It's like internet.
So what do you?
Yes. All right.
Okay, we got to catch up
Welcome.
with us. What are you doing? And
Yes.
just catch us up, honey. What's going on with you right now?
Oh my god. Oh, we got triple digits here in Austin. Just it's summer. It's all good. Fun for the 4th of July for sure.
What
I
did you
did want to
do?
say, marinated in the pool at my friend's house.
That's right. You
Yes,
told me. You told
I
me
do
that.
marinate. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Two things though I wanted to shout out before we get into the meat of what we're going to talk about.
Please
So
do.
I saw GalaxyCon Austin just announced that Ming-Na Wen is going to be in the house.
Are you kidding?
Okay, for real. Okay. So I think they're still doing their discount on the tickets. So y'all, if you want to be in Austin, if you're in Austin or you want to come visit, it will still be hot in September. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it will be a good time. It's the September.
It's so much fun.
So
it's so much fun.
So I'm excited. I was like, boom, boom, boom. And then the other thing I want to talk, just let folks know, check out Nimona on Netflix because that was fun. That was very fun. Chloe, the gal Chloe who was in Peripheral, the lead in Peripheral, she's the voice of Nimona. She's amazing.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. And then RuPaul does a voice, which I just saw. I was checking out the cast. I was like, he's got a little cameo in there. And the favorite,
I love it.
The thing that is quite hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah. The thing that is quite hilarious is the beautiful knight. His name is Ambrosia's Golden Loin.
Stop. I can't.
I know.
You know I can't. I'm just going like this.
I was like, how did they do that with a straight face? Seriously? But it's so fun. So y'all check that out. So what's up with you, Richard?
I am getting ready to go back to school. Well, in August next month. So I have to start now. I have an amazing internship at the Conflict Center.
Okay.
It's paid.
Nice.
It's fantastic, and the executive director.
Yeah.
Was my date to Celebrity Ball when I had different foster parents.
That's so fun. Small world.
Girl, me walking in. She's like, oh. She's like, and it's funny because we were doing the interview, and she's like, we already did the interview.
That's right. She's like, I know you.
We already got it.
Where can you start? The end.
Well, she's really good friends with some our good friends from school who I kept in touch with. So I can't wait. It's going to be so fantastic.
Yeah, amazing.
It's anger management.
Oh my.
So
is that
that's
for you?
what it say it again.
I was like, is that for you?
That's not for me.
Oh, the other side. Listen.
I don't have to be angry. I'll just look at you like this.
She's like, look, managed. The anger is managed.
Right, I'm like, it has been managed. What's your name? Because I'm going to write a note. I'm about to write a note. real quick. I'm tired of this. My chocolate is a boomerang. All right?
Sorry, I did that. Okay.
All right, we gotta stop.
It's gonna be an amazing internship. Very excited about that. Can we just talk about your pet pterodactyl just for a moment?
Oh!
You know I had to. We just gotta let folks know.
I really hope most people can't hear it because I can't hear it right now.
Okay.
So can you hear it?
I hear it a little bit.
Okay, so it's gotten better.
Just so folks know, and I'm like, what is that?
Right. So my computer.
It's a pterodactyl.
It's a pterodactyl. And it tried to bite me. And it's weird. No. You know, after 7-8 years.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta change it. And
right.
It is about that time.
It's about that time.
Richard
That's
is taking it into Best Buy and taking advantage of the Nerd Squad.
Yes.
All right.
Come on. There you go. Go Nerd Squad.
Well, I mean, it just depends on how much it costs. So.
That's true. But I just want to let you know, you are not dreaming.
You're not. It's doing it.
He's very cute pterodactyl, though. It's cute.
Yeah. No, it isn't. There's nothing cute about it. I'm like this. No. When I'm on meetings and stuff, I'm like, that's not cute. I gotta put my earphones in, and I'm like, no, that's not. Sorry, it happened.
So, I had to do that. I had to just.
You're good. Yeah. I don't hear it right now.
We could just
I really don't.
Okay.
No,
yes.
You're fine. Okay. But thank you. We need to clear that up because I know some people were like,
"What is happening?"
Bird?
Yes.
Is there a bird?
Yeah.
It's like, are you okay? And I'm like this. If a bird was flopping around,
you wouldn't be sitting down. I know you would have been jumped up.
No, I would have been like, this is a sign from baby Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Are you an angel?
Oh, my word. Okay.
All right. We'll stop. Oh, my God.
All right.
We'll stop.
So then.
Okay. So first thing we're going to discuss.
So much.
What are we going to discuss? It's on you, Mama. Let's do it.
Secret Invasion.
Oh my God. Okay, you go first.
What?
I love it. I love it.
Listen, if y'all haven't watched it, again, do not watch us.
Spoiler.
Watch us when we talk about things if you have not watched
it.
So just pause right now and go watch it.
Exactly.
Because we're going to tell you all the things.
Thank you.
So, that being said.
As we should. It's a week later. I'm just saying.
Right. So, what we're going to talk about, that's true. We're kind of ahead of the game this time. It's very fun because it's so like stripped down. It's so real. Like Fury is just like a regular dude. He's like your old uncle. You know what I mean? He's like channeling your old uncle, and he's just kind of beautiful. But he's
for real,
right?
And he's for real. He's just like, I'm going to tell you some truth.
Yes.
All right.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's just less. It's less of him being like almost like a superhero himself, but more like stripped down. Like this is Nick Fury. He's gone through some stuff. He's on the struggle bus. And he's trying to keep it together. So that
his wife is a Skrull.
Listen, you just dropped that like that. You can't do that like that, dude. Dang, you gotta keep to that. Dang.
I said spoilers.
Well, that's what I said. You told me. I was like, wait. I wasn't ready.
I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to take it back.
Y'all excuse Richard. Dropping bombs. Dropping the bombs.
Keep going. Keep going. I'm like this. Right here. I'm right here.
You wait till your turn. Sir.
You're like, stop it. Stop. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, so it's really cool. I like the structure of it. They do literally every episode so far has ended with a major like bomb drop, and you're just like, wait, what just happened? Like, so
how do you feel about that?
These first 3 episodes, where they're just like the last couple of minutes of the the episode, they're just like, oh, and by the way, boom, that just happened, and you're like, wait.
Yes, that.
What?
You're like, why?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Definitely why. But after episode 1, I was not amused. I was like, that just why?
Well, I will say this, and I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt just for a second.
No, you go. You go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, but Colby Smulders, who plays Maria Hill, she said, and I'm trying to find that so I can put the link up.
Yeah, dude.
And because she was just like this, she goes, we are doing the multiverse.
Oh, dang it. They can pull that for everything. Now I'm messed up. I'm leaning back. I can't with them.
How do you feel? Okay, let's talk about that for just a little bit. And then we can finish talking about the episode. I guess yes or no type of thing. How do you feel about that? How do you feel that... Do you think it's a lazy way for people to write themselves out of a corner in the room? They're like, okay, I ripped myself into a corner. I don't know where to go.
It is tricky because there's a line, because it definitely like gives you artistic license. You're like, hey, we're gonna use these same characters, we're gonna spin it, like make one thing slightly different, and then it changes the whole trajectory of the story, which is interesting. But then we were going down a path, and we're just going to throw something at you and just tell you that we're in the multiverse. I'm a little annoyed at first, if I'm honest.
I agree.
It's just like, seriously?
I agree. I mean, you're telling truth.
Seriously?
It's, I don't know. I think it can be. It doesn't have to be lazy.
Yeah.
And I think when it's done well, it's done well.
Yeah. Not to say that this shift, I mean, also it gives you your cake and you can eat it too, right? So we can
absolutely
over here and then be like, oh, everything's still good over there. We're just, showing you some.
There has to be consequences. There just has to be consequences, and I haven't seen The Flash yet. I will.
No, not me neither. Right. Well, speaking of, I mean, everybody's like going crisscrossing all of the things, and so that's why I get confused. And we'll talk about that when we talk about Strange New Worlds. But let's just continue.
Right.
Talk about innovation. Fill us in. And now, I mean, you already dropped the bomb about why. What else did you want to tell?
Oh no! So for this, can we just talk about Nick Fury and Talos?
Yeah,
they're back and forth. It feels like a buddy cop.
It really, definitely.
And I love them.
Their scene on the train. First of all, I was like, okay, y'all, he's trying to hide, and y'all are screaming at the top of your lungs, like, stop. What is this? Seriously? I know, right?
You know what? Stop making sense.
I know.
Stop making sense. Seriously. I'm like, what?
Seriously? Exactly. They are looking for
inside.
You. You're like, how many are there? Are you out your mind? Like, seriously?
Right.
Nick.
But that was funny.
I mean,
that was funny. He goes, have you lost your reptilian man? Anyway, sorry. Keep going. It just made me so happy.
Yeah, I think part of it is definitely that the exchange between the two of them.
Right.
They're ridiculous.
Tell me something I don't know.
Right.
that. I know. Okay, so I love that. Well, like episode 2, like Nick Fury went off on Talos. Okay. But episode 3, Talos is like, you don't get to talk to me like that ever. He goes,
like,
I need
now
you
need
to say
me.
this. Right?
What did you say?
Oops. Anyway, I just love that. I love that it's kind of a lesson in life a little bit. It's you don't treat people like shit. You know? And
it's not. Yeah.
You never know when you're gonna need someone. And
right.
And wow, what a lesson.
That was
And
that's great.
Can we talk about Rhodey?
About who?
Yeah, Rhodey, War Machine.
Rhodey, War Machine. Wait, who are you talking
about? Rhodey. I'm congested. Rhodey, the War Machine. Like Tony Stark's
the machine.
Best friend. Yeah, like War Machine. You remember Rhodey? Come on. It's like War Machine.
What episode were we talking about? Or what movie?
He's been in every Iron Man movie, but when he got his armor.
Oh my gosh, John Cheadle?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm caught up.
It's all right.
I had a mental blip, and I'm like, who now?
You're like, who? Who that?
Who that? Okay. Yes, their exchange in the restaurant.
How do you feel about that?
Listen, that was real though. When they actually got down to it, they were like, we are 2 black men. We got to look out for each other. You know, I got you where you are, and you know, blah blah blah. And he was like, "No, sir, you can't pull that card with me." I was like,
"Thank you." And I just loved it because he was like this. We took this away from people who didn't look like us. And
no mojo right there.
Right, and he's just like this. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to give it to people who look like us, who are going to do the same thing. And that was some tough listening. That was tough.
Yeah.
And so I guess one thing I want to ask you is, do you think if Rhodey is a Skrull, that's going to cheapen what he said?
Ooh, yeah, we can't do it.
I think we can.
You think so?
I do. I think that we can. Because the next thing is going to be Iron Wars, where he's basically going to try to get Tony Stark's tech back. He's like, that's my best friend.
Right.
How dare you?
Okay.
You don't get to do this.
Okay.
So, and Ironheart, she's going to be in it.
Right.
So,
but him being a Skrull, like, are they going to figure out he's a Skrull before all this goes down?
I really think that they will. Yeah. And I think that they're just going to be like, oh, hell no. You know, and because how it works, you've seen it. They're like trapped.
They are like somewhere. Right, exactly.
Right. Yeah. And I think he's going to wake up. But this is my thing. How long, if he was a Skrull, how long has he been with the Avengers?
Ooh. See, that's the thing that gets real squirrely now because they've been there for so long, right?
I love it. I love it.
Right. So you're like,
it makes me happy.
Literally anyone. I don't know how he even feels comfortable talking to anybody other, than Talos, because you're like, I don't even know. You could be, everybody could be, with Gravik.
Right.
Which it seems like most people are.
Kinda. How did you feel about his daughter getting shot?
See, he dropped that other bomb, y'all.
Damn, I'm sorry, y'all.
No, literally, I already told them to not watch this. Do not watch if you have not seen. That was like the end of the episode when you're just like, for real? Like, so I mean,
she's not dead.
She can't be, right?
Because she did the super scroll.
What is that?
She did it. I swear. I don't know.
You just making this up. You are.
I'm not making it up. I promise.
Like, what the heck is
that? Because if she took the Extremis formula, gunshot is nothing to her. And I think she took it to protect herself, especially after she found out her mother was killed by them. I think she did it. Personally, that's my opinion.
Okay.
That's mine.
That'll work. So. We got to bring her back somehow. It just
they're not right. I'm like, for 3 episodes, it's like, and bam.
I know. I mean, they're just dropping like seriously?
Nah.
No, we're not.
That can't happen.
We are talking to the writers. No, we say no.
Right. It's like, this is not a Merry Christmas moment. No. She's coming back, I promise.
Okay.
And and Maria Hill, I think she's
gonna come back too. I really hope so, and not because we were.
I miss her. I love her.
Seriously, anyway. She did not have enough airtime. I was not amused. The heck?
That was wrong. That was like, if this sticks, even for a little bit, they brought Coulson back.
You're right.
With Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all of that.
Right. You are so
they
right.
faked Fury's death in Winter Soldier. Come back from the dead as well. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
And I think she had to lie to her mom, and he had to lie to her in order to keep her alive. But what's the purpose? But it kind of, in the comic books and everything, she's faking death or whatever, but finds out what is going on. It's like, no, this is what's going on.
So she's doing a covert op, and she has to.
I hope so. I mean,
that would make us happier. So, okay, we shall see. All right.
So, fingers crossed. I hope about that. So, shall we talk about? Is there anything else we need to talk about on this? Okay.
Just check it out, but hopefully you've checked it out before you check it out anyway. Even if we spoiled some things, just check it out.
Well, if you're watching this, it's like this.
Yeah. I know.
Why? You ain't watching.
We're watching, get caught up, and then you right. It's fine. Okay. What's the next topic, sir?
Okay. So, Spider-Man or Strange New Worlds? Star Trek. Which one? And we got 2 to cover.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Let's do Strange New Worlds for the win.
Okay. Go for it. Yeah. Spin the wheel for the win.
The new car. Okay, episode 2 was fire. So fire, so good. Loved it.
Yes.
When Pike says, "What if the law is wrong?" and they let that big pause happen, I was like, "Ooh!" I felt that in my spirit. Like, that was just so powerful. And then having a very strong Black woman who was, defending the case, and she had all of the outfits.
Fierce.
She had all of the looks. I was like, "Come on, girl, come on!" And she was not
with
afraid.
Those nails.
She was
with
not
those
afraid.
Nails.
What happened? Right. She was not
with
afraid.
Those nails. I mean, it's not about that. She was just fierce.
She was fierce.
Just period. She was absolutely an amazing lawyer, and I was like, "Oh my God." Yeah. She's not taking it.
She's not. And she was like, be prepared to be uncomfortable. Like, this is how we're going to do it.
Thank you. I love it.
She broke it down.
I love it.
She broke it down. She got into the law to get her out. You know what I mean? It was like, it was just beautiful. It was so well done. How did you like their new, what do you call it? Dress uniforms?
I hate it. I was so hoping you didn't ask me.
Sorry.
I could not stand it. It was just ugly to me. I just kept going like this. I really tried not to concentrate on it, but I just kept going like this.
Like, no.
Why? Jesus, why? That's my opinion.
Okay,
some people like it.
Great. I'm glad you shared. I'm glad I asked the question. Listen, it's okay. It's okay to be like, we don't have to love all of the things. I think part of it is that it was a little too much because, like you think military style is pretty, except for like obviously the medals and all of that.
Kind of simple.
Muted in terms of, right? Simple, a little bit of just a touch of like, buttoned up.
Flair.
But that was a lot of color and stuff.
It was too much. I just kept like, how do you feel about it? Maybe I should stop right now.
No,
and ask
honestly, I wanted to love it. I didn't. I'm similar where I was like, it just felt like it was a little too much. It was a little too stylized.
Right.
But we're also like, old school, and we like the older dress uniforms, or just like simple, like classy, crisp and classy.
Thank you. And it's like the ones on, I know, Next Generation, way in the future.
Yes.
But these uniforms, I'm just going to say, they hurt my feelings.
Stop it.
I kept going like this.
I'm so glad we got to talk this out for you. So you can get some healing.
I didn't even think you were going to talk about this, and I love you for it, because I'm just like this. Why? Why? That is so ugly. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop.
I mean, I think it's just in a different environment, it could work. But anyway.
No!
Okay.
It doesn't.
Still no. Okay, fine. Okay. Sorry. I was trying to get benefits out. Like, design. I love designers, so,
I do too, but that's a no. That's a no. That's a solid no with
there
me.
You go.
Me. That is Richard.
That is valid.
Okay, the next one. Yes. The next one. They go into the alternate universe.
Oh my gosh,
with Kirk. Yes. How did you like it? I loved it. I loved it.
And, it really was great.
And by the way, everybody, I just want to let you know, the episode before this, the second one, I loved it. I just hated the uniform.
Oh,
yeah. Anyway.
Okay, no, we're not. We're just talking about the uniform.
I'm not hate. I am not hating on that episode. It was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
The whole thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
then next episode, what are we on to? Episode 3. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Super fun. It was very fun. I know. But again, so we started talking about this with timelines, and when you go back and then you change and stuff, and then I'm like, where are we? I'm very lost now.
So did you watch the original Star Trek?
I don't think I saw. I sporadically. I really didn't
Same. But one thing I do watch is, and it's kind of cheating, and I'm sorry, is Trek Culture. They're so good. They're so good, and they go back and they do the whole ups and downs.
Nice.
With it.
Yeah.
But time travel has been going on, and they even did it in Discovery.
That's true. I mean, they always have to have time.
Yeah.
They always have time travel, at least one episode. You know, it's like, and then we get the outfits, and you know.
I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm okay with it. Some people get really upset.
And I'm actually, when I'm thinking about Deep Space Nine, when they went back in time,
the Tribbles
became the person who like started the rebellion. And you know, I got it. But it was just like when you're like shifting Khan, right? Because that's a strong.
How did you feel about that? Because that was wow.
Yeah.
What a reveal.
Yeah.
And but if she would have let him get killed, she would have destroyed herself.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, and he obviously his existence, because that was the whole thing, is like, even though they were trying to like thwart the Federation from being created, like Khan, you know, they were trying to slow down the progress of, you know, technology. Khan still was coming through. Like, Khan needs to happen regardless. It's an event.
It has to
happen.
Right.
But I also was like, what's going on? So I had to get caught up. If anybody's with me, you had to go back and be like, can somebody explain what just happened?
Well, I mean, if you watch Star Trek, the original series, you know, that's where he shows up.
Right.
And I would just watch those.
But he's also I'm just saying that now it's the point now is that things are delayed. So now he's younger than he. Oh wait, no, they went back in time. See, the time travel messes me up sometimes.
Right. No, some people hate time travel. I find it interesting.
No, I love it visually, but this one for some reason just has my brain like, okay, wait, so he's a kid then.
So go back and watch the original Star Trek episodes with Khan in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the culmination of super excitement is Wrath of Khan.
Oh, yeah. Wrath of Khan, I know. Like.
Okay. All right. I didn't know.
Absolutely. Okay. It's just like, I'll figure it out.
But you see who he is. And you know what? Also, watch Enterprise.
Oh, I've seen
everything. But because it was Data's ancestor. It was
Noonien Singh?
No, not Noonien Singh. It was, I can't think of his name. It was Data's ancestor who made him. It was one of them.
Oh,
it wasn't the actual.
Okay.
Who made Data. Okay. Because that's what he was doing before. And if you watched, and I'm sorry, I'm going to spoil this. If you watched the last episode. No. The last episode of Enterprise, where basically Data's maker's ancestor was there. Mm-hmm. The reason he decided to go and start looking into machines is because of everything that happened in Enterprise with augments. With the augments. So, right. And they really went back and they told that story, and it makes sense. And he had these children who were augments, but that meant they were super strong, super smart.
Right.
All of these things, and it led to the eugenics.
Yeah. War. Okay.
And that's why a lot of people hate Khan because of the eugenics war.
Right, but it had to happen. That's a pivotal
It had to. I mean, not only for her to be born and
but
to
the
exist,
Federation.
but all of it. They had to learn from that. But if you even go back and watch Deep Space Nine, and I'm sorry, I'm about to ruin some stuff.
Yes.
Dr. Bashir is.
I think you told me that. And I was like, what?
Yeah, no, he's a recipient of it. And if you go back and you watch those episodes, and he finds out because he didn't know.
Yeah.
He didn't know. And his parents told him, and his father ended up going to jail for, and he's just like this. He goes, it wasn't his fault.
Right.
And he's
right,
like, don't do this to my wife. Don't do this to him.
Yeah,
I will go to jail, but I'll do it again because when he was born, he wasn't so smart. And he wasn't.
Sorry.
Like, no, that's okay. But he wasn't like physically, all of it.
Yeah.
He was kind of, I don't want to say deformed, but he wasn't there. And they saw him and how he was dealing with other kids, and he was always behind. And and he would come back and just be so upset, and they're just like, no.
Wow.
And you do that if you're a parent. I feel you do that, or you could do it. Not that you're going to do that, but you could do it if you see your baby crying and they're not like everyone else. It breaks your heart.
Yeah.
It completely breaks your heart. So those episodes with Enterprise and Deep Space Nine are very important and very just wonderful.
I'll reconfigure it in my brain.
Check it out.
Thank you for that.
And you're like, shut up, Richard.
No, it's helpful because I mean there's so many layers, right? And speaking of layers, this movie that we're gonna talk about.
Okay, one more. We're gonna
finish this. Talk about the most recent episode. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We're going back. Sorry. Rewind.
So, or should we wait? We can wait and talk about it because I want to talk about Spider-Man because
I'm just thinking about how
we're getting close
for this.
Yeah, with time.
Yeah.
Go first. Tell me what you.
So, of course, I mean, I was late to the game to see it. And everyone was just like raving about Across the Spider-Verse.
That's okay.
No, and it's good, but I mean, I was a little late to the party, so I was like, okay, let me get to my Alamo Draft House. Always shouting out to the Alamo, love them.
Alamo,
yes, and it was helpful. I know you had posted something like with an interview with the 3 directors, just being aware that there were actually 3 directors, and then when you see the piece, you understand why it took 3 directors. There's just so much content, so much content, so many layers. And there's just so much stuff I don't know that you probably know just from reading the comics and all of that. And so it's kind of I've done the first pass. I think I need to go back and see it a couple more times because there's so much that was involved. But it was beautifully done for sure. Amazing.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Amazing.
It was just beautiful.
Just whoa.
And how did you feel? I do want to ask you this. How did you feel? Because with the first movie, it was all about Miles.
Right. Yeah.
With this one, we got to see more of Spider-Gwen's.
Yeah.
Origin. What happened? How her Peter died.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
Yeah. No, it's good. I think always especially when we're continuing a story, digging deeper into the characters is important. When we, Sweet Tooth, we talked about that, how you it's kind of builds on it, and then you're more invested in that character too, to see how their story plays out. So no, it was good. It was good. It just added more texture to it, and you see that the bond that they have as friends, like they're still, they're separated because they're in alternate timeline universes.
Right.
But they're still like, oh my gosh, that was like the best time ever, hanging out with the other Spider-Man people, Spider people. Some of them actually were people. One was a pig. He wasn't a people.
I know it was a people pig. That's what it was. What made me laugh so hard, because I have so many friends now that have kids. Is when Peter B. Was it Peter B.
Parker? Yeah.
No, I think. Oh my God! When he just kept going like this, he goes, "Here, hold the baby.
I know.
It's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make you feel better. I swear." And I'm just like this. That's all my friends with kids. They're like this. Hold the baby, Richard. Are you sad? Hold the baby. And I'm just like this. I'm gonna be okay.
Baby.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. They're like, no, seriously, hold the baby. I'm like, you just being lazy. No.
That's hilarious with him with his pink robe and his fluffy slippers.
I'm sorry, that
it was ridiculous.
That made me laugh.
I'm just like,
that made me laugh.
Like, you know, we're doing things over here.
But she was so cute.
I know, she is super cute.
She was just
a little spider person too.
Yes.
I know. The fact that her mother lets him take the baby, though, is just amazing.
But he didn't tell the complete truth.
I mean, but she knows him. Come on, that's her husband.
That's true. That's true. That's her boo. Okay. She knows.
We need to talk about. Oh my God, Oscar Isaac.
Oh yes. Oh. Okay.
Just beautiful. It's like, why are they making the villain? Well, he's not technically like a villain, but like the darker.
He's an antagonist.
Yes. So why the antagonists gotta be so attractive though? It's like,
girl, you, Oscar Isaac, and Pedro Pascal.
Listen.
I'm scared. If you ever get in the room,
I think I'd pass out.
I would just go like. I would literally go like this. I gotta go.
Right.
I'm done. I'm like this. Take pictures. Can't. I can't. Right.
It was great. He did a great job voicing that.
He did an amazing job. But you know what though? For someone who reads comic books, it really upsets me a little bit because he's not this mean.
Yeah,
this isn't. He's not. I mean, he's Spider-Man in 2099.
Yeah,
and he did what he did to bring down the company he was working for. And it just. Anyway, it just makes me sad because all these people are like, "Ugh, he's a villain." I'm like, he's not a villain. He's an antagonist.
Yeah,
and
he's just at the part.
Him.
I mean, my take on it is like he's been in this. He's seen it so much. He's seen it.
That
if you don't follow, the path. How it's going to impact everybody, like millions of people. So he's just kind of hardened his heart a little bit.
Right.
To cope, so he's a little grouchy, but he's still sexy.
But I'm not going to disagree.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm not going to disagree. We're going to have to take turns in that room with Pedro Pascal. And
no, the people are going to be like, what is wrong with these two? Okay.
Like, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? You're nasty. You're nasty. You're nasty.
I have another question. No.
Okay. All right. Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Okay.
Could you please take off your shirt when you answer this question?
Y'all, listen, we can't even edit this out. Listen, we're just gonna own this moment.
We're not. We're owning it. We're totally owning it.
Real.
But
the beautifulness. Okay.
But I will say this is that what did you think about the end?
So it's interesting to have
spoiler alert.
Yeah, total spoiler. But to have like the obvious, like straight up to be continued cliffhanger, right? That's like
I loved it.
We are continuing the story. It's not right. So it's not a standalone. It is literally like a two-part, part one, part two. So that I was.
Did it make you angry a little bit?
Not really, because I know the story is going to continue, right? So I was like, oh, that's interesting how they're gonna.
It is, but I was also talking about.
The character reveal.
Him meeting himself.
Yeah.
How did you like that?
And that's like his true path, or his
if he did not
get bitten by
have that, and if he did his father and the other spider people, if he didn't have all that culmination of all those people, he wouldn't have been who he is. So
right.
I don't know. I thought it was wonderful.
Yeah, I mean,
who he could have been.
Yeah, I think the big moment too was when he was there. They're saying you have to follow the canon. You have to do exactly the things, the step by step. And they were like,
he's different
to be that. And he's like, yeah, so I can do it a whole different way. Like, who's to say that I can't? You know,
right? But Gwen did too.
True.
Gwen did too, because him and Gwen are not a Parker. They're not a Peter Parker. And she did something different, and it didn't destroy her world.
Right. And then her father is no longer, he left the job, so he's not the chief anymore. So that shifts her story.
Right. And her story is different, the same way as Miles is different, where he's just like, I can say my dad, I am not a Peter Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
I could do what I want, and I'm sorry this happened to you, but
yeah.
So I loved it. And Danny Glover.
So huh? It ain't over. And we're going beyond the Spider-Verse next.
Whoa. Did I say Danny Glover?
Is so good, yo. The music is so good.
The music is amazing. So what is his name? He was in. Oh God, he was like the real life version.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, actually, write it down. Hold on.
Donald Glover. I said Danny. I meant Donnie. Yeah.
And then I was like, he is. Is he the uncle in one of the movies? Like he's like Miles' uncle, right? I was like, oh, wait, what is happening? So much.
What is it? It's the first Spider-Man movie.
Was it the first
Spider-Man Homecoming?
I don't remember.
He was in it. That's the one.
Apparently, but I was like, I don't know why I don't remember that. So yeah, there's so many layers. So many layers.
It was. I just thought it was absolutely fantastic.
It was stunning.
Oh,
well done.
We're reaching our time.
I know.
It's past our time, but
thanks for hanging out.
Oh my God, I adore you. And I want to say Michael Sharp was supposed to be here.
Yes.
And he's healing.
He is.
And we're going to do it next.
Take care of yourself.
He's being a good dad.
He is.
So I'm just saying.
You will see him next time. We'll see him
next time. We will definitely do this, and hopefully, and have to talk to Miss Joy about it. But hopefully, we can collaborate and do some really fun things, and do it for y'all. So anyway,
fun. Okay. Good night, Pterodactyl. We should name it. I love you.
Oh my God! You're like this. Bye, Bam Bam. We'll see you soon. All right. Okay. I'll see you soon, Mama. Have a good night.
You too.
Talk to you soon. All right. Bye.